Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's Jason here once again on Not Suitable for Mum, and today, it's the next part of the big pop catch up that I talked to you about. Now, I've got 5 standards and I've got a 2-pack. You can see a feral bit. What we're going to do is we're going to get into the 2-pack quick because this is really cool. Hopefully the rest of the pops won't spill all over the floor. But we're just going to get on with it. So, as you can see, most of these I picked up from Funko Europe again. But this one, I believe, I got in Smith's Toys. Pretty sure I did. And it is the Dudley Boys, one of the best tag teams that the WWE has ever had. In there with the Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian, responsible for the creation of the tables, ladders and chairs matches. Some of the best matches you will ever see, right? And if you don't believe me, then just go back and watch some of the WrestleManias, because they were brilliant, really, really good. Right, this is a Hall of Fame pack, and you'll see, and I will show you better in a minute, he's got these little gold thingies. I can never remember what they're called. Is it egg nuts or ingots? I can never remember which way round it is and how you bloody spell it. But anyway, you've got them. Right, here's Bubba Ray and Devon, giving them their proper names. Yep. So, we're quick getting to this one. Fingers crossed I can get into it without buggering the box over. Yeah, it's a lot easier now getting them from the top, and I don't know why that is, because it always used to be the other way around. Anyway, it doesn't matter in the slightest. Right, I will show you the little goldy things, but I'm not going to take them out because I suspect there will be an absolute pain in the arse to get back in. But I'll try and give you a better look if I can. See, open that one up a little bit, if it will let me. Come on, you silly bugger. Right, that's the best I can do, I'm afraid. There we are. I think you can see him pretty well. You get an idea. Alright, I mean they're a nice little touch, not necessity. And they're not metal, they are made out of plastic, which is a little bit of a shame. They would have been nice if they were proper sort of metal style things. So obviously I'm not expecting them to be proper gold, obviously. But it would have been nicer if they were metal and a sort of a die cast feel to them, you know. But hey ho, that's alright. So it's their classic garb, and I've got a funny feeling this is harking back to their early days, and maybe even when they were in ECW. I really don't know. But anyway, yeah, you are. Decent enough. Not really a lot to say. They've got the camo and everything on. Right, and the t-shirts. Let's say 3D, doesn't it? Yeah. Or his t-shirt does anyway, that you can see 3D. Yeah, because that was their signature move. And when they went to TNA for a while, they were called Team 3D. Bit of a shit name, but there we are, it is what it is. Right, let's put them 2 away. I'll pack all this back up again later. And then these ones, I think I got these. I think I got these on a deal, I can't remember. They got Space Ren from the Ren and Stimpy cartoon, the Space Madness episode. Quite fun. There is another one to go with this, obviously. You might just see it later in another video, but not today, because I got it at a completely different time. Anyway, again, let's dig him out. I love the Ren and Stimpy cartoon. It's as mad as anything, right? And trust me, do not watch more than a couple of episodes at any one time, because it'll fry your brain. It really does your head in, because it's just... It's fucked up. I mean, it's supposed to be a kid's cartoon, but it's fucked up. Anyway, there we are. Guys, look, because he's always pissed off at something. Like, angry little chihuahua that he is. He's got a spacesuit there. Got the funny looking helmet. Like, big shout out to Tarty if he's seeing this, because we know he likes a good helmet. It's funny how his ears come out the back, they're not contained in the helmet. You'd have thought that let the air in to defeat the purpose of having a helmet, but there we are. It's a cartoon, what do you expect? Oh dear. And I never noticed that in the show. Just never noticed it. It was only with the figure that you saw. I suppose it's because it's 2D. And you don't really know. It's not something you notice or you don't expect. So that's why you don't take it notice. Anyway, doesn't matter, whatever. Alright, let's get rid of that empty box over there. Next we got another one to add to my WWE collections. So she's pretty good. She was in TNA under a different name, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. But I always thought she was pretty good. She was part of the, I think she was part of LAX for a while. A tag team with another lady whose name I can't remember also. And was it, crikey, can't remember their names now. Not Santana, although they were Santana, he was in it. God, bloody hell. That's in my brain, I can't remember what the guys were called then. Homicide and Hernandez. Yeah. Big blood. Yeah, Hernandez. God, she's heavy. She's bloody heavy. Is that because of the flag? She is really, really heavy. Perhaps it's because of the huge amount of hair she's got. But she's got a fair old weight to her. Which is weird, because she's quite a slim lady. You know. Got the old... it's not Mexican. What is that flag? Is it Cuba? I honestly don't know. Someone clue me in. I should know what that flag is, but I don't. Anyway, there we go. So she's got that. Again, this is a bit of a figure that's different to what she looks like now, but that doesn't matter. That's still very cool. Right. We're on the homeward stretch now. The last few to show you. I think there's another 2, is it? I don't know. I know it is another 3. I was right the first time. Right, and these are all WWE related. One I've wanted for a long time, and with another pack that's coming out, I may have to get some different versions of Pops that I've already got, just because it would make a really cool set to have all 5 members. And when you see it, if you know your wrestling, you know exactly who I'm on about. Right, anyway. So we have the lovely Stacy Keibler. Very attractive young lady. And legs that go on for miles. I have to say. But she was also a good talent. She didn't wrestle an awful lot. She's more known for being a manager. But she was alright. And she was a good manager. She played the part very well. She did everything that was ever asked of her. Sorry about the jump cut there, folks. My tablet decided to run out of memory without any warning. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, so we're talking about Stacy. So I've already taken it out of the box now, but you can have a little look. There we go. Yeah, she is. As you can see about the legs, they've accentuated that. Right. Not really a lot to talk about, but you can tell who it is. Like most of them you can with Funkos. As long as you know your stuff, obviously. If you don't watch wrestling, you wouldn't have a Scooby-Doo. Anyway, that's Stacey. Right, so I'll put her to one side very gently. Doink. The clown. Okay, so what I was trying to say before it got cut off and that edit missed that bit off. The next one is Gunther. Or Gunther, however you want to pronounce it. Gunther, I suppose, because it has got an H in it. Used to be called Walter. I preferred that name, but hey ho, doesn't matter. And last I checked, and as I say, I'm a little behind with the wrestling at the moment. I've not watched the fallout from WrestleMania to know whether or not anything's changed. But last time I looked, he was still, and no spoilers please, he was still WWE World Champion, I believe. Right. So, there he is. Not really much to talk about, but then he's literally just wears trunks. And that's it. Trunks in his boots. What more is to say? He's got his belt on there that he won. I'm assuming that is supposed to be representative of the title. Certainly looks like it. So yeah, not an awful lot to speak about. He's a good wrestler. He's come up the ranks pretty quick. There's a match he had with Eleanor, however you pronounce his name, I can't fucking remember. Eleanor, any old iron. Eleanor, I believe, Dragunov, right, Russian fella, right. They had a bloody good match in NXT, amazing match, and I really hope that Dragunov gets, I'm not going to try to say his first name again because I'll butcher it. I hope he gets promoted up to the big time. You know, he's in the main roster, but they do with a lot more with him. I'm hoping these two get a meet again for a title, because that would be bloody amazing. You know it will. If you've ever seen the other one, you'll know exactly what I mean. And if you don't know, go back and look through NXT and look for the match, because if you like your wrestling, yeah. And even if you don't, right, I think it's a very well put together match. Yeah, people say it's fake and all the rest of it, but they're telling a story, and they tell it bloody well. Anyway, on to the one that I've said about that I really wanted, and it is the one and only X-Pac, or the 1-2-3 Kid as he used to be called, before he made it really to the big time. Don't think he was ever world champ, which was a shame in a way because he was good. Right? He doesn't wrestle anymore, and he did get to the point where it was just he couldn't do half the moves he was doing. Right? We've got his old tongue sticking out there. That's what he used to do. Part of DX. So anybody that knows, I've already got Shawn Michaels and Triple H in sort of other attire, but I may just now, because I got another set that complements this coming out, right, which I never thought we'd get. I may just have to get them in their DX get up just to complete the set. Probably going to cost me a bit of money now because everyone will be after it now, but whatever. So let's dig the guy out. Again, it seems to be easier to take him out from the tops now. It always used to be the bottom. Although I suppose sometimes it did vary. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're getting him out of the box. That's the main thing. Yeah, all my pops are in box now. Apart from, I think, my Millennium Falcon. And that's just because I couldn't fit it on the shelf in the box. But because of the lack of space I had, I had to put them all back in again. And that's the only reason you can see some gaps now. It's because I put them all back in box. Apart from a few that were out of box anyway. I never got them in box. I don't know, that doesn't matter, does it? There he is. Getting ready to do his cross-chop bit that he does with all the crew. Got his DXT shirt, headband, or bandana, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I think it was always behind the back of his head so you couldn't see it tied up properly. But yeah, the boots and stuff, it's cool. Again, it's a little bit weird that he's on a base, but I suppose it's because of his stance more than anything else. Because his feet aren't off the ground, right? Because he used to jump off the ground. And if they'd been off the ground, it would have made a lot more sense to have the clear base. But that's alright. I guess it is because of the stance, and they could have given him a different base, but whatever. Anyway, very, very good. I love it. Great looking pop. Anyway, that really is it. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you've got any of these. Keep coming back for more content to say. And I'll shut the fuck up. And see you next time. Bye-bye.